So I think task initiation is one of the most interesting things that comes up with students and adults. Adults can be really clear about what's happening. They'll tell you like, I want to do the thing. I know I can do it. I should do it. I didn't do it. I'm not doing it. Kids won't be that direct. They'll also kind of like, they'll be doing other things. You'll ask them about it. They'll try to defend the choice. They like go in spirals. But essentially, if you give a child a task that they are capable of doing, they're unable to start it. We have about like tools we use in classrooms. One of them is called a jump start. You walk over as a teacher, tap them on the shoulder and say, oh, go ahead, get started. Go ahead and do the first thing. Sometimes that works, but it always requires an additional person, an outside person to help the child get started. So in both kids and adults, one of the easier strategies I've found to teach them to be autonomous with this task initiation when they're faced with task paralysis is to ask the question, to actually pull this off, I would need, and then let them finish it. Usually the first step is materials. I want to write my essay. To actually pull this off, I would need to get my Chromebook. Actually, I'm annoyed because I know my charger's not here, so I'm going to have to go back there and use that charger. Sometimes when they start talking, they'll start unraveling the problem for you. You can problem solve, and eventually they can do it alone. But either way, first step, get the materials. Second step, what is one thing that you can do, one tiny thing in the direction of getting started? And for some kids, it's going to be like, I write my name on the page. I open the Google document. I go to the drive and I look for what I need. So you got the materials, you've got one small step for action. You let them choose 2 more steps. The next thing they're going to do, their third step, and then you choose a last step. Sometimes you don't finish the project in 4 steps, but they need to know that they're going to be free in 4 steps. It's not going to take forever. In fact, if what they're doing is a project and not a task, sometimes they need to go through this process to determine, wait a minute, this is actually a series of tasks. I need to figure out the first one, and then the second, and then the third. So the quick practical would be, number 1, ask yourself, to actually pull this off, I would need to gather the materials that you can gather, make one small action, list a next step that you're capable and confident that you can pull off, give yourself a last step, and then finally give yourself a brain dump space. Use Post-it, use a piece of paper, use the computer, like whatever. Write down every other little thing you think that should have happened in a perfect world if you were going to get the whole thing done. That brain dump list becomes your starting point next time. And sometimes once this task paralysis is over, kids are in it, adults too, they can keep working. They can get some stuff done from that brain dump checklist. So have a printable on this that I use. I'll link it. I hope this helps.